Hello, I am Rudra Thorat. We have all lost somebody that we love, whether it be due to certain circumstances or due to them passing away. My first experience with grief as a teenager was when I lost my basketball coach to suicide. I remember it as if it was yesterday. I was, of course, very troubled, but the part that troubled me the most was the feeling that I could have done something to prevent what happened. As the quote from the movie Tenet goes, what's happened happened. It's an expression of faith in the mechanics of the world, but it's not an excuse to do nothing. And I believe that there's a lot that can be done to prevent tragedies such as this one. Let's begin by recognizing the enormity of the issue. The World Health Organization estimates that suicide claims the lives of over 800,000 individuals annually. That is about one person every 40 seconds. These figures represent actual lives with their own stories and hardships. Suicide is often preventable, and there's a lot that can be done. Suicide is often preventable, and awareness raising and intervention can have a big impact. To address the issue, we must work towards breaking the stigma surrounding mental health. Talking about mental health is considered taboo in society, especially for men. People avoid seeking professional help because they feel the fear of being judged. Men tend to hide their emotions and they feel that their struggles are too small to be considered real. This needs to change. From a very young age, we are taught that boys don't cry. This is a very toxic phrase that bleeds into men's adult lives and deteriorates their mental health. As a society, we need to create an atmosphere of understanding and acceptance. We need to create an atmosphere that encourages candid discussions about mental health, and we should empower the people to talk about their mental health issues without worrying about stigma. It takes a thorough awareness of the signals to spot suicidal people. There is no definitive list of signs, but typical ones include withdrawal from social events, sudden changes in behavior, expressing hopelessness, and giving away possessions. It is critical to pay attention to verbal cues, such as expressing feelings of feeling sad, feeling like a burden to others, and having no reason to live. In the case of my coach, me and my peers saw him being down and not coming into work, but we couldn't understand the severity of the issue until it was much too late. People who show these signs aren't necessarily going to commit suicide, and someone who doesn't openly talk about it doesn't mean they aren't going to commit suicide, but every time should be taken very seriously. Real human connections greatly aid suicide prevention. Loneliness and isolation deeply worsen feelings of despair. As family members, friends, and colleagues, we can actively engage with those around us. Make an effort to reach out to someone we think could be having difficulties. Invite them to social events. Let them know that they matter. Small acts of kindness can make a big difference. One of the most effective ways to spot and help someone on the risk of suicide is through active listening. We should listen to people who are talking about their problems without passing judgment, and we should provide them with validation and empathy. We can learn a lot about their mental health and reassure them that they are not alone, providing a secure environment for them to express their emotions. Equipping ourselves with the knowledge to recognize and respond to signs of suicide is crucial. Mental health first aid courses are widely available and provide valuable skills in crisis intervention. By investing in education and training, we can become effective allies in the battle against suicide. At the same time, we need to understand that we are not mental health professionals, and there's only so much that we can do to help someone in need. Encouraging people who are showing signs and are at risk of suicide to seek professional help is a crucial step. Mental health professionals, such as counselors, psychiatrists, and therapists, can provide knowledge and support needed to help a person deal with their underlying issues. For people who have survived a suicide attempt, ongoing support is essential. The aftermath of an attempt can be very difficult. People might experience shame and they might feel guilty. In order to empower survivors to get the help they need without the fear of being judged, we should, as a society, create an atmosphere of understanding and acceptance. Almost 80% of all suicides are men. This is due to a lack of emotional intelligence and open communication. The main factor in men's suicide is the absence of a portal to convey their emotions and to feel better. As a society, we should try to bridge this gap. We should create that portal. We should foster that environment, and we should cultivate an atmosphere so that we can prevent losing our loved ones. To conclude my TED Talk, I would like to reiterate the title, which is Check Your Mate. Do not be like the millions of people who could have prevented somebody from committing suicide. Do not be like me. Communicate. Understand the signs. Do not be like me. Communicate. Build connections. Understand the signs. I am sure that we can make a positive impact into the lives of those at risk. Together, let's make the world a better place where everyone's life is valued and Together, let's make the world a better place where no one feels alone and everyone's life is valued. Thank you.